The Ugandan government is facing public discontent on issues as diverse as corruption, youth unemployment, the rising cost of living, and police brutality. It is on these issues that presidential candidates have been battling to convince voters to pick them over other candidates. It can only be hoped that Uganda's next leader will be picked based on the candidate that convinces the nation of their ability to bring beneficial transformation. Our reporter Trix Igado has put together issues that are likely to dominate Uganda's next election.
The face-off between Uganda's incumbent President Yoweri Museveni and his arch rivals is showing no sign of letting up as the country prepares to head for the ballot. Recent political intrigues indicate the script has not changed as police clashed with opposition supporters after briefly detaining leading presidential candidate Kizza Besigye twice as he tried to hold campaign rallies ahead of the general election, clashes that have claimed the life of one civilian.
Even when police attacked the citizens, threw tear gas canisters at them, the citizens walked towards the police and demanded to have their freedom, to convene, to assemble. This is what we are seeing today. And I'll tell you something, Solomon. What we are seeing today is actually a reflection of where the citizens have reached. And what they are saying, you will not use force to deny us our rights, our freedoms. Enough is enough.
Given that Uganda is a democratic republic, it is expected, in theory at least, that the next president to lead the nation will be elected as a result of the people's choice, depending on who they feel will address issues that affect them, ultimately bringing true change to Uganda.
If you go and you put your finger in the anus of a leopard, you are in trouble. You attacking them people. In Uganda here. If you do it in South Sudan, in Kenya, yes, we may have some problem. But here, where do you go?
Who Ugandans choose on the 18th of February will hinge on how candidates in the running intend to handle matters ranging from corruption, youth unemployment, a rising cost of living, just to name a few. In his bid to win over voters, Amama Mbabazi has promised to put an end to land grabbing, police brutality, and to fight poverty by improving household incomes. The former premier has also promised to reduce state house expenditure and redirect the funds to civil servants' pay. The current regime has been accused of bringing sluggish development to the agriculture sector, the backbone of the country's economy, and not eliminating massive youth unemployment.
Most of our agricultural products we have here in Uganda are just consumed within our country. So we need at least to have more of it going to outside countries, such that we get foreign exchange.
I also want to see the presidential candidates talk about the Ugandans, especially who go outside for seeking employment, but the results is not what they expect.
Besigye, on the other hand, is also promising to save Uganda's economy from catastrophe and increase wages of government employees. This will require massive expenditure, but he has a plan. He promises to reduce the number of ministries from 80 to 40, inject more funding to the agricultural sector, and strengthen the manufacturing sector. These, among other promises, are expected to garner votes for Besigye. Yoweri Museveni, on the other hand, has maintained a campaign message of steady progress that seems to promise to build on achievements accrued since he took power in 1986. This strategy fails to give answers to the many unemployed youth unsure of their future. Museveni's call to stick to the status quo, however, puts his opponents at pains of convincing citizens why they are the better choice. An unenviable task given an increasingly difficulty in holding opposition rallies. Trix Igado, KTN News,